It is said that on Holy Terra, there is a titan-sized bell that tolls for the deaths of the Imperium's heroes. How many Space Marine chapters would it ring for in light of this news? Well, damn, that sounds dramatic. Wonder what that's about. Hey there! Today, I'd like to talk about models I'd like to see refreshed for the Space Marines. Oh, dang. Well, my personal hobby plans have gone up in smoke. This wasn't quite the video I had in mind for the next 40K video, but here goes. To preface, I got into 40K during 2020, and I got into the hobby proper and started collecting in 2021. And for my first army, which was a toss-up between Space Marines, Tau, and Night Lords, I ended up deciding I was going into Space Marines. But I was more into the Firstborn stuff. I liked their whole aesthetic, mixed armor, mixed weapons, tracked tanks. It really seemed to be my playstyle I love in strategy games. But I wasn't interested in buying relatively old models. But I did buy a tactical squad and kit bashed Deathwatch Captain Artemis to a captain. And while I have come around to liking the Primaris specific units a bit more, I never hated them, unless it's a hover tank. But they weren't what I wanted. My eyes were still set on the possibility of the tactical, Devastators, Predator Destructor, Scouts, Petrocantor, Classic Box Nut, and Terminators be updated to new scale. From what I just listed, you can probably see why I say my hobby plans have gone up in smoke. Only the Scouts and Terminators got updated, and the rest is now Legends or Legends adjacent. I do not like this approach GW has taken. From what I can tell, when something gets sent to Legends, it means there's a big possibility of them not making updated models. All I was waiting for was GW to take what already existed and update the models, just like what they did with Scouts, Terminators, and a Stern Guard. I was hoping to use an updated Petrocantor as a stand-in for my homebrew chapter's Chapter Master, because Petrocantor looks flippin' awesome, and a Predator looks like an actual tank, and not a flying brick like the Primaris tanks. Technically the Predator is a modified APC, but that's besides the point. If GW's reasoning is they weren't selling well, I'm calling BS. These were old kits that needed updates and not the Shadow Realm that is Legends. People have been miffed about the idea of their old armies being sent to Legends ever since the introduction of Primaris. And trying to get ahead of it by saying to proxy them as something else doesn't make it any better. It makes it worse. It means GW is fully aware of what they're doing and deciding this was the way to go. I don't vibe with this at all. I really hope GW reconsiders this, but I have a suspicion they won't. Newsflash, GW. This is part of why third-party 3D prints have been as popular as they have been. They're selling the models you refuse to sell or update. While I haven't bought any third-party stuff yet, this news is making me really consider it. Or I could do the meme/edgy thing to do and join the Chaos Marines and let the galaxy burn.